The government will update the detail of amount of subsidies in April every year. On April 25th, 2022 this year, the Canadian federal government announced the latest subsidy regulations. I just listened to the meeting of Transport Canada and will analyze the detail that everyone cares about. The first is the adjustment of subsidy policy. For model with 6 passengers and below, the entrance level for subsidy application has been increased from original MSRP $45,000 to $55,000. With the higher trim, the subsidy limit from $55,000 up to $65,000. That being said, as long as the MSRP of the base model is less than $55,000 and the higher trim package does not exceed $65,000, all have opportunity to apply. For those SUV or plug-in type pickup, the entry line for subsidy application has been increased from original retail price less than $55,000 to $60,000, higher trim model up to $70,000. That being said, as long as the MSRP of the basic trim less than $60,000 and the higher trim package is less than $70,000, has the opportunity to apply. If you are still not sure whether the model year or you want to purchase is within the scope of subsidy, you can check the official website of Transport Canada at any time. I will also give the link below from Transport Canada. You can also search the model you are interested in. It should be also noticed that subsidized model on the list require manufacturer to submit an application to Transport Canada. After a full process of review, then will be displayed on the official website. Or when you reserve a new vehicle, it might not be appear on the list. There might be a solution. You could reserve a vehicle first, as now in general it takes about a year to get your plug-in vehicle. After a year, you can get your vehicle and subsidies. Sounds great. But make sure with your local dealership, if the reserved vehicle cannot be subsidized, your deposit could be reimbursed without any penalty. If you didn't apply subsidy at the point of delivery, you could also apply after. So far, there's no expiration date on subsidy application. Although it sounds never too late to be applied, my suggestion is apply as early as possible. Next, let's talk about the definition of subsidy amount. Based on the retail price subsidy condition as we mentioned, another criteria is battery capacity. The old policy is to look at the battery capacity. If the battery is 15 kilowatt, you will have 25 Canadian dollars, and the subsidy for more than 15 watt is $5,000. Starting from April 25th, new policy looking to the cruising range. You will get $25,000 for vehicle has under 50 kilometers range for one charge, and $5,000 for those 50 kilometers and over, which like the 2022 Ford Escape PHEV, Hyundai Santa Fe PHEV, Tucson PHEV, and the Kia Sorento PHEV. Under the new policy, the government subsidy has been increased from $2,500 to $5,000. For those leasing clients, if you want to get full subsidy, you must sign a lease period of 4 years and more. Otherwise, the corresponding deduction will be made according to the actual lease period. I also summarized a few questions. Question number 1, can I apply subsidy buying a demo vehicle? Buying a demo vehicle can definitely apply subsidy, but there are several conditions. The demo has to be new vehicle and never being registered or licensed. In addition, the mileage of the demo cannot exceed 10,000 kilometers. It must meet these two conditions at the same time. Question number 2. I have already purchased an electric vehicle before and have applied the subsidies. Can I buy a new electric vehicle and apply again the subsidy? Yes, you can apply again, but each person can only apply once per calendar year from January the 1st to December 31st. Question number 3. I have a Tesla that I just leased and want to replace it. Because it has now been 4 years, should I return back the previous subsidy to the government? The answer is that you can continue to apply the new one without return the previous subsidy. This is actually a very interesting question, since the full amount of subsidy is required to sign a lease of more than 4 years. It is naturally hoped that you will drive this vehicle for over 4 years. However, if you want to do the early lease return and exchange your vehicle before the lease end, Transport Canada does not asking for a refund. The implication is that as long as the subsidy application procedure are complete, the money is yours, and no one will come to check how you spend your money. As long as you have the ability to change your vehicle without losing your money, you can apply every year. Question number 4. If the husband and wife buy an electric vehicle each, how is the subsidy calculated? The answer is that you can apply for subsidy each, and the subsidy is based on person, not based on the current address. Question number 5. Is the amount of subsidy calculated before or after tax? Of course, after tax. Question number 6. Who will apply? As far as I know, except for Tesla, most of the new car dealership will assist their client apply for the subsidy before delivery and apply the amount into cash down. Question number 7. Is the Lexus NX 450h Plus also on the subsidy list? The good news is yes. The NX 450h Plus is indeed on the subsidy list, but only for the ultra premium model. That's all for today. Hope you catch some great information. Welcome to leave a message, subscribe and like. I'm Richard Chen. See you next time.